My video for October the 9th, 2018, which is video number 2870, is entitled United States of America Corporation. It was one of those times for me, again. 4 to 5 hours after I went to bed, I was still awake. I finally got up and put my video up on YouTube and Facebook as usual, just earlier. Then I went back to bed, hoping for sleep again. If I slept at all, it was only for short periods. Then my phone began ringing over and over again until I reluctantly answered it. I also had a number of messages, including a suggestion that came last night to possibly record a video with Ronald Farnham, who had made a video on Project Camelot. I listened to the whole thing. Here it is, approaching noon, and I have not yet recorded a video for tomorrow, thinking maybe I could record with this man. However, I'm not ready to do that yet. I do hope to meet with him soon, since he is back from California and is in Florida near me. His Facebook page is interesting. Quote, "You aren't voting for the leader of the United States," all caps. "You're voting for the CEO or president of the tyrannical United States of America Corporation," end quote. Hopefully, after I record this, I will finally be able to get much needed sleep. As always, I hope for real change that we can all experience, freedom from the tyranny of mind control. Again, mind control is what the word government means. Ment is mind, govern means to control. It's not about freedom, and we have been incorporated a long time ago. That's why we have 2 birth certificates, as I think I mentioned in the previous video. I didn't go back and watch that now, so I don't remember exactly what I said there, and everything seems to run together for me. That's just the way it is. And I'm very tired, and I'm hoping I can be coherent as I present this. Some of the things that are happening, I mean, I have a very close friend whose family is experiencing a lot of disruption and a lot of challenges. And there are certain people in different parts of the world that I pray for all the time. And this is one of those families that I have been holding up in prayer for a good period of time. And someone at the meeting that I was at last night left personal belongings at the meeting, and they had my phone number, even though I'm not the leader of the group. They had my card and called me, and I didn't recognize who it was calling me. And so I wasn't answering the phone, and they kept trying again and again, trying to recover their property that they had forgotten to take out with them at the meeting last night, which I don't have, but my friend who's the leader of the group, she had it. So anyway, it's been a confusing day. And of course, I always have, this week, I have a morning meeting scheduled, and then I have another thing tonight. And so it's almost as busy as my normal Sundays are. My Sundays are always the busiest day of my week. But today, Monday, is also going to be extremely busy. I'm hoping to get some rest this afternoon before I have the meeting to go to tonight. Folks, I really do want all of us to begin to get the picture that the planet we live on is a planet that is controlled by those of dark intentions. Why it's been allowed to be this way, I don't know. I wish I could give you the answer. It can't be a loving God that did this, because that's not love. I mean, would you consider it love if you had children and you gave your children to those that were going to abuse them, which is the case with the elite establishment? And yet God, the Creator, seems to have left us all with a demonic control grid and trapped, locked in, where it's very, very difficult to get out. Now, this Ronald, what does it say? Farnham. I forgot. I couldn't quite see it from this distance, and it's plain as day, but I'm tired. He has taken some steps, as I learned on Project Camelot, to actually free himself, and he's encouraging others to also take steps and to do it in groups. Well, I used to be part of a group right here in Florida. I was the Secretary of State of the attempt to reestablish the Republic. Where did it go? It went nowhere. And now all the people that were in that group have basically gone, or they're on a different page. Some are in, as I've said before, in the Trump camp. Others are, I don't know if anybody really is still in the Hillary camp, although I do have some friends in another group that are part of the Hillary camp still. But folks, there needs to be an awakening. And I don't know if this other Ronald is going to offer a real solution. I did listen to an hour and a half to his video. And he said a lot of interesting things, as I think I've already said here, and I'm repeating myself. We do need to come together. I agree with him tremendously, but I'm not willing to go to jail. And that's why I ended up getting a driver's license. I was forced to get insurance. He has abandoned, apparently, all of his ties to the corporation and drives without a driver's license. And that's what my friend sent me the thing, because he had the police follow him 2 miles to his house. And when he got there, they ended up letting him go because they asked him, what's your name? And he knew better, because it's the name that entraps us. It's using the name that they gave us that entraps us. And we need to come to grips with the fact that the government's plan is to totally enslave us. And they've done a pretty good job of it so far, haven't they? We're all pretty much enslaved and afraid to tell the truth. I know I don't want to make any more waves that draw attention to me other than making my videos every day. I want to try to stay clear of that. That's why I don't do a lot of things. I have no intention, I have no desire to do some of the things. I mean, I don't have desire to drink or smoke or a lot of the things that entrap people. It's just not where I'm coming from. Folks, I encourage you, not necessarily to listen to this video and share it because I think it's pretty boring myself, but overall, to encourage people to start paying attention. There are a lot of people out there still that are trying to wake us up. And that awakening is essential if we are to become free. And it's also essential that the Creator starts taking responsibility for creation. It's not up to us alone. It's up to us, empowered by the Creator, to do the things that I hope we are capable ultimately of doing and accomplishing the end of becoming free at last. Thank you, folks, for listening, and namaste.